gonna just tell you right now, y'all gonna have to forgive me because I'm about to start a beef between these two fragrances. I feel like they do something similar, but there's a big difference between the two. And I'm trying to figure out which one is the best. Hmm. Welcome back, because I'm you know how I said I was conflicted off of that 5 designer video? Forget that confliction. This confliction is big. Um, I was about to. Here's the crazy part. I was about to actually get rid of this cologne, and then I smelled it. I sprayed it and smelled it again, and I forgot how good this mug was. So I had to think, and then how similar it smelled to something else. Boy, I don't know. This is gonna be a tough one. But the two that's gonna be going head to head today, the battle of the fragrances. What we gonna call this? Battle of the notes. That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call this the battle of the notes. So we're gonna go either with the the winner and the loser out of a situation, or the winner and the winner, or it's gonna be a tie if that's the situation, or the winner and the loser. But the overall goal of this is to pick a decisive one, because man, these mugs smell very, very similar. And you want to know what those two are? You're probably looking over my right shoulder and seeing it, right? Hopefully you can. If you can't, I'm about to grab them. Ooh, y'all two are disrespectful. Y'all both disrespectful, but got Coach Platinum. And we also have Daniel Josier, Ambre Tabac. You're talking about two warm fragrances for the wintertime, but these mugs hit so good. They hit so good. Now, here's the great thing I love about this one. This one has some great notes to it. I'm not gonna lie, I was sleeping on my own collection, and I forgot that this mug was actually in that collection. And this is Coach Platinum. Besides me actually being able to look in the reflection, and you already know my DNA stands for This Negro's Attractive, but this mug just smells amazing. It's the juniper berries, it's the pineapple, it's the, oh my god, the sandalwood, the vanilla accord, bro, this is intoxicating. And it has patchouli. Y'all know I love patchouli. I am a patchouli nutcase. Like, I love patchouli. This has patchouli, and I forgot about it in my own collection.
What?
So I'm slipping. I apologize. I am slipping on certain aspects, but this mug right here is fire. Okay. Now I haven't tested it out specifically as of yet to see on how longevity is. So I'm gonna test it out today and see on the longevity. But the competitor of this, Daniel Josier, I already know the longevity on that. So I don't really have to debate or deliberate about that one. But this one is good enough where I may have to sit here and just, sit on it for about 24 hours or at least 12 hours or so. But yeah, this is going to be a good start of this situation. But to compete against Daniel Josier, we got to bring Daniel Josier to the front of the congregation. Daniel Josier, Ambre Tabac, you're up. Incense, bergamot, patchouli, sandalwood, tobacco, amber. Presentation is amazing. Same as the Coach, but this one is a little bit different. The quality, when you spray it, you smell the quality in the notes. It's crazy how good that quality is. Jeez. Jeez. Daniel Josier, Ambre and Tabac. If you remember this, I put this up in my top 5 runner fragrances as well, because I didn't think about the Coach. Not to be honest, I might have had it as an honorable mention. It might have even made the top 5. I'm not sure, to be completely honest with you. But this one, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. This is gonna be a tough matchup. Now, both have patchouli, both have sandalwood. So you would think like, yeah, these are going to actually be a little bit more contentious, right? This though has pineapple, juniper berries, and things like that. So there's a different accord for this situation. But this one, this has amber and tobacco. If you know anything about amber, amber is one of the best notes to add to any warm fragrance, period. This has amber and tobacco. This doesn't. This has pineapple and juniper berry. This doesn't. So both have a floral type of approach. They both do. Don't get me wrong. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think both have bergamot. And some other type of, in which that's not floral, but it's the fact of, there's some similarity in the notes. And because there's a similarity in the notes where you got vanilla in both and things like that, you would typically want to know which one is the best to actually go with. And what I'm going to say that this one is better for the more in-depth winter fragrance, in-depth winter time, like fall, winter, like deep winter. We're talking like getting towards Christmas, November, Thanksgiving time, and also like New Year, stuff like that. This is good for the fall and spring. I would recommend this for the fall and spring because it has that pineapple on the juniper berry, so it has more of a lighter, fruitier accord. And when you're talking about like going into the spring / summertime, you usually want to infuse like some type of sweetness, a different level of sweetness opposed to like the vanilla sweetness, that milkiness and stuff like that, or silkiness that you would typically associate with vanilla. This one is more of like a fresher, yet still like silky and still warm type of fragrance. So this actually has good, it has good versatility. That's the great thing I like about this. So I'm gonna be honest, if we're going as far as a head-to-head on these situations, you can't lose with either one. So this one is going to be a draw. This is not going to actually come from one topping the other, because they actually hit on 2 different sides, and I appreciate both for hitting on either one of those sides. This one would be better for the winter time and stuff like that. This is more for the spring and going into the fall. This goes for the depths of fall, going more in depths of winter time. So this is later on in the year, this is more earlier in the year, and coming out of summer going into the fall, where you start to wear the hoodie weather and things like that. That's where these two that's where these differentiate. So while these two are both great fragrances, can't lose with either one. And I wanted to make sure that you understood that, because shoot, I ain't gonna lie, at first I was thinking about getting rid of this one. I sprayed it, I ain't getting rid of nothing. All right, so hey man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in for another cool rich segment on these fragrance reviews. And hey, make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe this video, turn on the notification bell, as well as go back and watch some of the other content as well. We just dropped a video on the best ensembles for nightwear, you know, as far as robes, house shoes, things like that. Also, I got some other fragrance reviews for wintertime, and also safe fragrances and the best fragrances that you should probably have in the month of January of 2023. I'll be doing a February one later on this month, but I definitely appreciate you for your time, your support, and just taking the time out to even review some of these videos, because I know that you have other things that you could be doing, but you're here, and I appreciate that for being a part of the Cool Rich community. So definitely share this out to any of the family members that you want to, you know, give any tips, any tidbits to, or anything like that. But I appreciate y'all. Much love. Peace.